Welcome to Midlife Unlimited Live for Five. I'm your host, Kate Porter, the Midlife Metamorphosis Coach, and I am delighted to be joined by my episode 26 guest, Cary J Hansson, best-selling author of the midlife novels and writing for wellness coach, to give a taste of our full-length episode that's available wherever you listen to your podcasts. How to use writing for wellness as a midlife woman and anyone else as well. So welcome, Cary. It's fabulous. I feel like Eurovision. Welcome from Sweden.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you. Sorry, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
sneeze away, sneeze away. Right,
Uh,
apart from sneezing, which it is a bit that time of year, isn't it?
yeah.
One thing that we're both passionate about, obviously, is the power of words. And I think we're going to give some golden nuggets, but not too much away. But our episode, obviously, is a must for anyone hankering to write that novel. But also, it's all about finding more about how writing can boost our wellness, isn't it?
Writing is therapeutic in and of itself, and we know this because we love to see our kids write. And we used to write in school. We used to write creative essays and stories, and it's one of the first things children learn to do at school is write those stories. And we would be so we need to keep all of those creative activities on the curriculum at school, but we stop doing it, Kate. As soon as we leave school, we never do it again. And it's funny because I've just been creating a social media ad for a Saturday morning, when nowadays most of us just get up and the first thing we do is scroll through our phones. We're crying out for some sort of creative outlet, whether it is about starting to write a novel or just wanting to write a poem, having a go at writing a poem again. So what I have done is, I'm a professional writer. That's what puts the roof over my head and keeps food on my table. And so I write every single day, Monday to Friday. But what I've now gone and done is create these half-hour writing for wellness classes that you download and do at home, because asking me to write is like asking a penguin to go and catch fish. I do it every day.
Yeah.
But asking someone else who hasn't written for 20 years and who's so now used to just digitally consuming and scrolling, but has that hankering to do something creative and knows in the back of their head how beneficial and therapeutic it actually is, asking them to do it on their own, giving them a blank piece of paper and a pen, is kind of asking too much now. We've fallen out of the habit. We have so many of us have journals that just fill chock-a-block with shopping lists.
Yeah. And actually picking up a pen or a pencil and a piece of paper, how often do we actually do that? I mean, I know my handwriting now, when I actually do write a shopping list or something, I struggle to read what I've actually written, let alone yeah.
And yet, Kate, the stationery shops are still booming. If
Yeah.
you go into bookshops, there are rows and rows now of beautiful journals and beautiful pens. So what I have done is created a literally write by numbers. You know, the paint by numbers you used to,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you can still do. And I love doing them. Actually, they're so mindful. This is the same thing. You don't have to think of anything to write. I tell you what to write. I tell you how long to write for, and I give you cues as well. And I'm there with you minute by minute, leading you through. And it's just so beneficial to sit down for half an hour and get these thoughts that you didn't even know you were thinking out of your head and onto the paper. And then you're done. And you go off and do the rest of the day. And creativity sparks creativity. Plus, creativity is a muscle. It's a muscle like any other muscle in the body. And if you don't use it, you will lose it.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. And there are so many, I mean, you've given a brilliant overview there, but you share even more tips and nuggets in our episode. But also, I will point out, this is not a yet another author plugs new book podcast. You really do open up, and there are some well, not hilarious, we laugh afterwards moments about your own journey, and you've got to tune in just for this. And you do give more about the three ladies behind the midlife novels. So listen for that as well. But just briefly, something rather exciting is coming up on the 1st of June, isn't it?
On the 1st of June, book 4 in the Midlife series will be published. Now, I never intended for it to be a 4-series book. It was always going to be a trilogy, but it's been so successful. And then stuff happened in my life, which we talk about on the
Oh,
podcast.
we do. We
And
do.
yeah, and actually, you talk about laughing after the event. I'm kind of thankful now, because boy, did that give me some material. I mean, I can say the word divorce, divorce. But I realized, as I got over all of that stuff, that I had a lot more to say about midlife. And actually, Kate, I'm probably going to keep writing about these women. I'll give them a break, but they're
I'm
so
looking forward
fun.
to it. I'm looking forward to it. Well, all your contact details are in the show notes for our
Yeah,
episode and on the Midlife Unlimited podcast website, where
yeah,
you can find details of my coaching too. So thank you so much for joining me today.
it's been a pleasure.
Here's to your new novel, and here's to living Midlife Unlimited. Bye.